Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are getting comfy. We are cozy. I got the YouTube fireplace ambiance on the TV. It is not cool enough outside for a long sleeve shirt, but we're doing it because it matches the vibe because we are having a yapping session today. I want to start this video off by saying thank you guys so much for the positive feedback and support on my first video. And for everybody that supports me on my Instagram account, thank you so much for the support there as well. I did not know how I was going to feel once I started this and put my first video out there, but all of the love and support from you guys has really made me very glad that I have started this. So thank you so much. Before we dive in, if you're liking this content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And share it with anyone in your life that you feel could use a little bit of motivation right now. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, I would love to have you there. The link is in the description below, and I will be posting more things like workouts, daily life, and full day of eating videos. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Full day of eating. Full day. Also some cooking videos. So, quick life update. I'm still looking for a job. And as much as I would love to do this full time, I have to be realistic. And until I pass my CPT and can build that into a career, I need something in the interim. And the job search has been uneventful. It's frustrating. It's so frustrating. I know my qualifications. I know what I bring to the table, but those rejection letters, man, they are hard. I'm trying not to take it personally because I've been on the other side of that, on the hiring side. And, I know it's a process. I know that there's thousands of people that are applying for one position. So I'm just trying to be positive and keep on trucking. This whole recording, editing, posting thing, I knew it was not going to be a breeze, but it is a lot of work. And it's also frustrating. I don't like to not know things. So having to dive into a world that is just way over my head, I feel like, and having to start over with that, it's a whole other challenge on itself. I understand why influencers quit their job because this is a full-time job. I mean, can we just go back to the MySpace days? I feel like I was really good at that. And it's hard for me to understand how I could build my own MySpace page from codes that I had no idea what was happening to I can't even paste together clips of a video and upload it. It's a learning curve. And I know that I'm going to look back on my early videos here as cringy as they are, but it's a process and it will get better. Studying has also been frustrating. Are you sensing a trend yet? It's like a frustrating on frustrating sandwich. I felt like the first time that I studied for this test, it was way easier. And you would think that the amount of resources that we have at our fingertips would make it easier, but it's almost like it's just harder to focus. And I know that we live in a world where the content that we're, exposed to and the fact that we do have unlimited resources and everything is 24/7, that makes our attention span garbage or not what it used to. So currently I'm on chapter 19 of 23, and my goal is to get through the book once and then go back and revisit the chapters or concepts that maybe I didn't fully grasp, which at this point feels like a lot. Maybe I just need to read the book again. I want to talk about a couple of the earlier chapters within the textbook: Psychology of Exercise and Behavioral Coaching. These chapters talk about why people start, why they quit, and what roadblocks get in the way. I'm not going to lie. When I started these, I thought to myself, can I skip these and just get to the important things? And as I was reading the chapters, I realized very quickly that this is the foundation because, without the mindset, you're never going to have a client to train. The workout and the programming can be great, but it doesn't matter if the mindset's not right or if the person isn't all in or if they have all of these roadblocks that they're fighting with. Looking back on my own journey, I started so many times and I quit so many times. And every time I said, I'm really going to do it. And I never did. And every time I failed, it was because my motivation was never for me. It was always because I wanted other people to see me differently, fitter, thinner. Of course, I wanted to lose weight, but I wanted to do it because of how I wanted other people to view me. The environment that I grew up in wasn't exactly health focused, so I carried that with me. I didn't really have a great support system. I was very self-conscious, and I didn't know the benefits beyond the aesthetic ones. It's easier for me now to look back and see the barriers that I faced. However, when I was in the thick of it, I thought it was me. I thought I was just incapable of succeeding. And, it makes you feel kind of bad about yourself. Then I look back at what made it stick. And it wasn't about someone else anymore. It was about me. I had more support. I surrounded myself with people that had the same goals as I did. And I really started to learn about the benefits of being healthier and moving your body. Slowly, my motivation shifted. I felt better. I moved better. And I had more self-confidence that was carrying over into other aspects of my life. So shame on me for thinking that these chapters weren't the good stuff. It reminded me that it's so much more than reps or set. It's your mindset, your habits, your environment. You can have the best program in the world, but if you don't believe that you can stick with it, or life keeps throwing roadblocks your way, it doesn't matter. That's why so many people start programs or start going to the gym in January and then fall off by February. I know I've been there plenty of times, and I'm sure you have too. Maybe your barrier is time, confidence, not knowing where to start. Maybe right now life is just too overwhelming. Kids, schedules, work, those are real barriers. So I want to ask you, what roadblocks are you facing right now? If you feel comfortable, you can drop it in the comments below. Is it time? Is it confidence? Or is it something else? It doesn't have to be about fitness. It could be something else in your life that you're unable to start, but can't get past those barriers. Because that's what I want this channel to be about. Not just health and fitness, but helping you get your mindset right first. This doesn't have to be about your health journey. It can translate to other areas in your life. Something you are hesitant to start or stick with because something keeps standing in the way. I can't wait to hear your answers. And just remember, whatever barriers you're facing, you're not alone.